Hello and welcome to another episode of Star Thought, Church of the Free Mind. I'm your host, Chris Black, and we're here. Here we go, everybody.
I lost my train of thought.
Yeah. You're listening to ACBN American Radio. E-Town Concrete. And hello. What's going on, everybody? That's some pretty cool shit right there. E-Town Concrete. Big shout out to E-Town Concrete. Love E-Town. I went to go see them at the Silverland Ballroom in New Jersey like 100 years ago. It was fucking pandemonium. Okay? Had to watch out. You know, E-Town Concrete had like gangs there, all separate gangs for E-Town Concrete, but within a sector, yet they were like staring each other down. Nah, you know what? I joke, but you know what? It was serious shit, and I love all them peoples. I miss them. Wild, crazy, lots of fun. Oh, I said the Silverland Ballroom. Is it the Starland Ballroom? It's a Starland Ballroom, New Jersey. Hey, you know what? It's not easy to remember, but I want to say not just Assalamu alaikum, but praise God, praise the Lord, man. A lot of good things happening. Moving forward, you know, I want to get into some things. I want to get into a lot of things. Oh, man, a lot of things. But I'm going to also talk about the fair again. This is a mixed show, all stuff. So, you know, we're always talking about whatever. I love the fact that I figured out how to do this a better music thing and mix the both music things together. different ways of playing, you know. But I don't know why I'm saying this is like late, but a big shout out to Mari Emmanuel, the Orthodox. I hope I'm saying this right. Orthodox priest. I don't know if it's Lithuania or one of them countries, one of them white European countries that look like Muslims. I'm saying it all. Sorry, but you know what? I say shout out to him. He's a Christian, and he would probably be like, "Sir, you're not doing the right thing. You're gonna go to hell because you don't believe that Jesus is the way." Jesus is the way. You know why? Let me tell you guys something. Even the dark people, listen to me. It's so corny. Like, when you say, oh, like if some dark person said, oh, get out of here with that. That's listen, I'm gonna tell you something. The idea of something, okay, that is global, that is so accepted and actually not, I mean, it's higher than that. A thing, an action in this world, right? Something is so powerful as love, right? Or looking at something that's right. You know what I mean? Something that is like, not breaking the fucking law. You know what I mean? But there's other things too, like, like different things. You know what I mean? Like the way you treat somebody, kind to somebody, caring for people. And nobody said you have to do that. But I'm pretty sure that even a fucking a guy, a tough guy out there, believe me, tough guys, I'm on your side, who don't want nothing to do with that shit. Like, and I don't blame them. But at the same time, right? And I'm going to get to my point about Jesus. But at the same time, right? These people, no matter who it is, the toughest, meanest dude in the world is sweet to somebody. One person, maybe. Somebody. Right? It's the truth. Don't they say even a clock or something like that, a clock that's broken is right once or twice a day or something like that, right? So, the thing is that the reason why I'm saying this about Jesus is because we all know that the Bible is plagiarized, right? Now, me saying this would piss off the Christians. Sorry for not speaking into mic. I need a thing. You know what I need? I need a head. I can't do it anymore. I can't do this thing because I'm a human. I turn around. I'm like pontificating. I probably should be on TV, but I like this. This is what I like. I like this. This is good. Radio style is good. This is what we should be doing all the time. So anyway, when I turn my head, I fucking move away from the mic, and I realize I was talking, and then I come back, and I'm like, oh, I'm clear again, clear and loud. Loud and clear. Loudon, where are you? Anyway, back to Mari Emmanuel. It could be some. Could be what's it called? What System of a Down is. What is it? Oh my god, I can't remember. This is the country. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out where he's from. I forgot. I'm not looking for anything right now. I'm exhausted. I set up this whole thing for this radio show, and I am just totally wiped out. I gotta go to the doctors, man. So I usually take off of everything immediately the day before, but I don't know. I just kind of waited a little long for this one. It's got to get out there already. It's got to get out there. Damn it. I've been, holding off for so long because a lot of things have jammed me up, and I had to astrally wallop. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, how's everybody doing? And to finish my point, um, one of the reasons why I had just mentioned it in the first place is because it's on my YouTube stream and I'm using the thing on my phone. It's cool. It's actually a great thing for music. It's easy to play. Like when you're a DJ, but you're a talk show host. This is perfect. I got a fucking real DJ. I got my CDs, which I'm really playing like supposed to play one goddamn song, but I get crazy sometimes. I play like, the intro and the fucking outro, and in between I take a break. It's not fun. It really isn't. What I mean, it's not fun. It's not fun when it comes time to editing. It's like, okay, Black the World Inc. Here's the tape. It's like, holy crap, we gotta edit this tape. Remember a long time ago when they had to edit tape, like really edit tape? And they were damn good at it. You know why? Because they were careful. They were precise. The precision, the cutting, knew where to stop, pause, cut. All right, cut it right there. Stop it. All right, wait, rewind. No, don't cut it. Oh, all right, that's okay. And just do a new cut. Then cut it right there. Boom. Put it on. It is what it is. They didn't care. They didn't care if there was a pip, a lip, a pip, right? Where you cut it like fucked up. Editors are like, or the public radio or sound editors. They're like, oh, nobody does that. God damn it, get it right. Well, I'm talking about back in the day when they had the tape, and I'm sorry that I went off. I didn't finish. But big shout out to Mari Emanuel of Europe, the Orthodox priest, because he got stabbed, and somebody or something like that. He got stabbed, poor guy. But he's back out there. He didn't care. Good for him. And am I a Christian? No. Do I support certain Christianity? Not really. But in a way, yes. And I'm going to tell you how. I support the love of real good people that are in this country and their family, and they're like so many Christian families out there. When I was a little kid, I don't know, it's just making me emotional, but so many families when I was a little kid, they were just so fucking beautiful and fun, and I loved it. And when I was a kid, there was times where I didn't really understand certain things would happen, And it would be like the same person, like let's say it was a lady and she was a Christian and it was a family and a lady and a husband and kids, and everybody was just mingling with everybody at church and they're like, and the lady's like, hi. And they're like, oh, who are you? Where did you? Or whatever. You know how they say in the church, like, welcome to Jesus Church. We love you. And the thing is that even though no matter what, everyone says everybody's messed up, no matter what, everywhere. And there's people that don't show anything, but they are drained or this or that or emotionally unavailable or not to be judged by it. But there's pretty much people out there that know how to really communicate and be very simple in things, allowing things to flow, and they're not spiritual at all. They just normal, regular. So there's all these people, okay? And you come together in this church and everybody is wanting. Everybody is wanting. There's some people that want exactly that one thing. It's not really that everybody wants God. Everybody wants to share God. So that's why they go to church, where everybody wants to share the ideal that they either grew up with or are just grasping. And there are mature spiritual people out there that do get together like that, and they have been going, the distance. Because I guess what I was trying to get at was like people that come to a church and they join and they fall off and they come back and they're messed up and they got all these problems. But they come back and they always like look at everybody and they feel bad and they're like, oh man, I'm always starting all over. That's how I feel. But I mean, I'm not sad or anything like that. I meant as a slight thought of, I guess because I don't have like this. For what I believe in, I don't really, the truth is that even though I said all that stuff and feel that way, I don't, I personally don't like it. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Like, I don't want to shake nobody's hand, hug people. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. You know what? I will say this. I'll say this. Like, I see people that have dealt with me, been my friend, my client, spiritual advisor, or spiritual advice taker, either way, or friend, or just regular person. Hey, what's up? Howdy doody, I don't know. I don't know. All I can say is I am grateful for this life. I you know, times get tough. Times get tough. You know what I mean? See, there I go again. See, you know why? Because I'm looking for something I should have had right in my hand. Oh, it's right. I got this little desk thing. It's like a little tiny, tiny little rectangular thing. You can move it around with your finger. Super light, but super strong like that stuff. But anyway, so to close off what I keep extending and off tracking and talking like a friggin' maniac and getting off the mic and messing up the volume, having everybody probably that'll listen probably go their volume up and down like, God damn it, stay still talking to the mic. It stinks. That stinks. That's what I'm saying. I didn't. You know why? Because you fall in love with the idea of certain things in life because it looks beautiful. It's human for that, by the way. And so, for me, the ideal old school 1940s radio talk radio microphone. Okay? I don't care what nobody says, but am I going to run out and get that? Not really. Not really, no. I'm not using it now. I do have that one if you guys ever see me on the videos on Chris Black Los Angeles. And I got that nice little fancy hang mic that looks like a radio mic or recording studio mic. It's pretty okay, It's a nice little. It's actually a codex mic or codex. I don't think they call it that. A C-type USB mic. It's fun. It's quick. It's clear. It's powerful enough for you to just do a little. You know what I like? I like to use them with videos. It's good like that. Big shout out to my sister Norris because she kept texting me, but I am just terrified to text and fuck up the thing with the phone and then have like a song play and me go, God damn it, and start pressing things and going crazy. Anyway, I love my sister. She's cool. She is very, very, very spiritual, by the way. I come from a spiritual family. Very, got that old soul kind of way. Good soul, sweet people. That's my family. I come from that. I love them. Big shout out to my mom Dukes. Still going strong. I'm telling you, I'm like, holy Lord, you are amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's not like sick or nothing, or she's not unhealthy. She's actually, used to whip my ass. Listen, I'm going to tell you something about me. No. So she's tough. She's a tough lady. Posted that thing on the business IG. Anchor Star. I'm enjoying life. I'm very happy. I'm very happy just to be a happy person, to be able to talk and do what I do. Fuck the things in that are, uh, uh, circumstance. Circumstance. You know what I mean? What are we? Who are we that we dare to call ourselves thinkers that are of a, movement community of, changing our realities around? Why do we worry? And for those that are on the same exact wavelength, except it's a different meaning or a different explanation, and that is people that are religious, like Christians and Jews, Muslims. In my experience, each one has an amazing thing in their holy text, a holy book that is of defense of something spiritual and pretty cool, man. Man, let me tell you something. I know people, and I have been talking a lot about Jesus and Christianity in a very positive, good way. And you know what? I have to tell you something. I am so grateful for Islam because Islam changed my life, and I couldn't believe that. Like, Jesus pops up in the Quran, like I can't even tell you how many times, and they're like, oh, and like everybody's like, oh my God. So all this, it's true that the media can really mess up some things sometimes, because growing up, the truth is, I don't ever remember hearing a Muslim say anything about Jesus bad or negative. I just always remember hearing somebody say, oh, those Muslims, they hate Jesus. And you know what? That is absolutely the most erroneous shit. Even before I say that thing, I was always quiet about it. I just never made a big deal. Remember when I used to do not just Planet Radio, but before that, I did Maligno's Ritual Workshop for so many fucking years, for Blog Talk Radio, and it was like beautiful. My God, it was amazing. I actually was straight file voice into something. It was very simple, but now it's like all this stuff here is maybe to somebody else old fashioned or complicated, but it's actually, even though I don't have expensive equipment and I'm using Audacity, the truth is it's very powerful, and the higher technology goes, the higher it can get messed up. I guess, I don't know. I see it like that. This is simple. It's simple. It's easy. I'm not fucking producing, what's it called? A Rush album, You know what I mean? The progression. It's like you need all types of stuff. You need, oh my God. I got a little mini baby chunk. My mini baby chunk, my brain. I call it a brain. It's not a brain. It's just a mixer. But it's a little sweet little fucking little powerhouse nugget. Like a fucking tree stump that you can't chop, or you can't fucking chainsaw. You can't fucking run it over with anything. Everything you try, it's like you chipped. It's a little chipped up, but man, it's stupid. But it's like a bone. And this thing, I'm not saying that in so many physical aspects because I'm saying that I dropped it and it didn't work. No, it does have its little weird things that it kind of like cuts off, or not cuts off. It just, you gotta like press it hard. If you like turn something, if you turn the phone, the earphones, it's like it used to be just regular loud, which is super loud on a quarter. But now you got to turn it up a little more than a quarter to be regular, which I don't like that. Because I thought I had to like shake it and move it around. I did that like 800 times before. I was like, I disconnected everything. I was like, oh my God. I used to have to watch the video for for the process of foam patching. But thank God, because I stopped using the foam patching because I was like, oh, well, fuck it, I'm not going to use that. But you know why? Now it's great for music. It's amazing. Because I don't have CDs. I have a little bit, which we're going to get to in actually like a minute or two. Man, I am just so glad. So big shout out and goodbye to Mari Emmanuel. He got hurt. Poor guy. He's a Christian. He looks like a Muslim. He's cool. He's a cool guy. He's tough. He's a tough guy. I like that. I like that, man. I like tough people. Like, you know who? And I won't stop saying this, even though I get mad at people sometimes and I say things and people, they think I'm trying to be an enemy. I'm not. I get mad. I'm like, hey, I get emotional. I'm an emotional guy, so what? I don't care. But anyway, so there's a guy. His name is Sheikh Asim. Sheikh, you are the one. I love you, man. I love this brother. He says some things like, misogynistically, but I was, so what? I mean, not so what, but you know what I mean. I think he's like doing other stuff now, whatever. But he's so funny. He doesn't have to do that, but he's so funny. Like everything else he says, and he's tough. He's a tough guy. Like I think he's like over 60 years old, and he can fuck somebody up. Like I swear to God, like I seen him. He was like he was dressed, and I was like so confused. I'm gonna tell you why, because you're so used to seeing these imams, and they're like droopy. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, this imam was dressed like a regular person, decent though, but kind of looked like a middle class worker guy who's went to a PTO meeting. And I was like, what? Wait a minute. Is that Sheikh Asim? And he was dressed, okay. He had like long sleeve plaid shirt, button down, country. And I think he had like, black pants on. You're just sitting there. But the dude was like now when I saw him in my mind, I was like, I saw him before sitting down, and he's very older man, right? Very, very much older. And then so when I see him like that, without his hat on and everything, he had a shaved head, his beard still, glasses, but he was sitting there like a friggin' ninja. I was like, this guy is not the same guy. This is weird. I'm looking at his face, and I was like, this is Sheikh Asim? And I was like, wait a minute. Why do I think he's so much older? He is older, but he's healthy, and he takes care of himself. And he's a tough guy. He's a good person. You know what I mean? I don't know about all the other, the stuff I say. If I hear anything from anybody, I'm always going to be like, hey, that's not nice, It's just the way I am. But all the imams, Sheikh Asim is, and I love Mufti Mank. He's a beautiful, sweet imam. He's a good man, good Muslim, a real Muslim, And all these guys are good, great Muslims, okay? You know, big shout out to Imam Mohammed Hoblos. Why? Because he somebody said like he got like rejected from this speaking place or not the speaking place. I mean, sorry to say it like that. That would be either a masjid or it could be a college too. He speaks at a college. I don't think it was a college. I think what happened is somebody did something because they didn't like. It wasn't even personal against him. They didn't like the uprise of Islam in Germany, so they're scared and they like and they freaking. Sorry to talk like this, my Muslim brothers and sisters, but somebody cock blocked the brother, you know, and he's like, that is a good, strong brother too, man. That's why I said big shout out to Hoblos, brother Hoblos, Imam, or Sheikh. Is he a Sheikh? He's an Imam. Oh, he's a teacher. He's a teacher and a speaker. Really? Oh, when he speaks, he's wow, man. When you know one thing, Hoblos, um, you know, it doesn't matter if he got excited and talked the way he talked. He is a he's really pious. He is real. He does not stand for our nonsense. And when I say that, it's because he's following the exact thing that it says in the Quran. It just do it. Just live your life. You see how, well, you know what? I know that Star Thought is not a specific religious show. So sorry, guys. I got excited. I got real excited. You know why? Because somebody messed with him, and now I'm like, hey, that's my bro. You know, he doesn't know me. He might know me. He might have seen me and be like, oh, he's crazy. That's a lot of people say. Because you know what it is? Because of the way I am, and open and unashamed. Unashamed. You know? There's a difference if a person is foolish and dumb and they do things. I'm not trying to do anything on purpose in public. I'm a fucking radio DJ. Hello? You know?